Welcome to the Set to Lead podcast, the online mentoring platform for emerging and current leaders. My name is Mary Ann Samedi, leadership coach and talent development expert, and I will be your host. Before we get into it today, please check out my book on Amazon called Power Over Emotions. It's a book that helps you understand your emotions, where they come from, and what to do about them, so you can improve the trajectory of your work and your personal relationships. The topic of my show today is leading through pain. Earlier this month, America's Got Talent star Nightbirde died after fighting cancer. She was a 2-time breast cancer survivor and made a memorable debut on the show's 16th season last summer. She shared a lot of her journey on social media, and I have to say it was sad that she was sick. But at the same time, it was encouraging to watch her role model such resilience. I was really inspired by her eternal perspective and her ability to show leadership even in pain. If you have some time, go check out some of her videos on YouTube. Her journey got me to thinking about how to cope with the dark sides of life, and I want to walk through a few self-leadership principles that Nightbirde displayed while she coped with her pain. By no means is it a definitive list. As you listen, if you come up with additional ideas for yourself, be sure to jot them down. If you happen to be someone who is going through a tough time right now, know this, that in the midst of it all, there are opportunities to build your strength, encourage yourself, and help someone else learn how to push through. The first principle is decide what kind of experience you want to have. Before you can do anything else, you have to start with your own attitude. By making a conscious decision to embrace the challenge, you're readying yourself mentally for a positive experience. 2 is stay in the moment. It can become very easy to wallow in the negative aspect of your situation. While understanding the realities is important, spending time trying to assign blame, lingering in the past, or figuring out all the whys of your situation is going to do nothing more than stall you and make you feel miserable. It becomes essential to look at where you are now and at what is waiting right in front of you. Step 3 is lose the panic. When the obstacle first hits, the last thing you want is to stay in panic mode. Keeping a cool head will enable you to find the opportunities to shift your perspective and to care for yourself. That's not to say you won't experience a slew of emotions and a lot of thoughts coming at you at once. However, you're just not going to allow them to dictate negative or self-sabotaging actions. 4, acknowledge what you're feeling is okay. Even the bad emotions serve a purpose. Never deny what you're feeling. There's nothing worse than drowning your emotions or pretending they don't exist. Everything is part of the life experience. So whatever the obstacle that has brought up. 4 is acknowledge what you're feeling is okay. Even the bad emotions serve a purpose. Never deny what you're feeling. There's nothing worse than drowning your emotions or pretending that they don't exist. Everything is a part of the life experience. So whatever the obstacle, remind yourself this is all part of the whole, part of discovering the opportunities before you. Lie in being able to see them clearly. You can't do that if you're pretending what makes up part of the obstacle isn't even there. 5 is let go. Once these emotions are acknowledged, it's time to let them go. Wallowing in them is only going to keep you from being able to move forward. Once you have a clear head, you'll be able to act. The opportunity will come clearer, and you'll have a better idea of what needs to happen next. 6 is change your perspective. If you're still having problems with being able to detach, here's where the ability to see things from the perspective of someone else becomes especially valuable. Ask yourself how an outsider would see this obstacle. How would they react? What opportunities might they see that you're not? Lastly, there's number 7, which is look for a mentor. The right mentor has the advantage of having been there, done that, and can offer you their wisdom and knowledge. They see the opportunities because they've seen them before and likely can even help you plan your attack for pursuing them. I hope these tips today help someone in the midst of challenging times. In closing, remember that struggle is not your identity. You must learn to live while you struggle, such that anyone who sees you can separate the struggle from your life. That's what Nightbird did. If you want more leadership tips for you or your team, follow me at www.settolead.com.